Oh, hello there. I hope I'm not bothering you too much at this time by texting you. I just wanted to greet Tyler's wife now, since I have your number. Okay, so I'm kind of confused as to who I'm messaging right now. Could you please give me a little bit more information as to who you are and how you got this number? Really? Oh, you don't know who this is? Oh my God, I thought Tyler would have said something to you about hearing from me soon. It's me, Alyssa. I'm Tyler's older sister. I added you as a friend via your phone number, so I thought it would be good to send a request to you too, to talk. So I got in touch with you today. Oh, I see. I guess I knew that you wanted my phone number at some point to contact me. It's nice to hear from you. I'm Violet, and I hope we can get along. It'll be nice to meet you in person very soon, since our wedding ceremony's literally just around the corner. Just have to wait a little longer for us to meet. Well, that's the thing that I wanted to mention to you, Violet. I've decided not to go to your wedding today after all. I've been carefully thinking it through, and I don't think there's a need for me to go. I'm sorry, what did you just say? I blanked out there for a second. Did you say you're not coming to the wedding? What's brought this on all of a sudden, Alyssa? Why should I show up to my little brother's cheap-looking wedding? You do realize that he doesn't do anything for a job, right? That he just stays at home because he's a shut-in? If he has no job, how is he able to get married and pay for the ceremony and such? This wedding isn't a big deal after all, okay? There will only be a few guests, like a couple of family members or something. Do you really think that someone like me is going to show up to my younger brother's wedding? Do you not know how shabby the ceremony's going to look because he can't pay a lot of money for it? Well, the only reason why it's going to be a small wedding ceremony is because we've only invited people who are related to us. It's not a huge ceremony, but you can't just assume things. Okay, Violet, since you don't seem to understand what I'm trying to tell you, I'm going to say this very loud and clear for you to hear what I have to say. I don't want other people to think that I've got anything to do with a disgusting shut-in brother like mine. Do you know what I do for a living? I'm a model, okay? Do you think someone as gorgeous as me is going to go to a wedding venue in an amazing dress while everyone else, especially the groom, looks cheap and shabby? Won't it be obvious to see that I've got a shut-in brother in my family if I show up and look super bomb in my outfit? Him alone makes me feel less valuable to others. I don't get why you'd say such cruel things about your own brother, Alyssa. How can you put him down like this when maybe you don't really know a lot about his situation? Hey, I'm just speaking the truth here, Violet. You're the one marrying a lame shut-in, yeah. Your life is over when it's barely even begun for you because of him. I don't want to be associated with poor people like him, so my husband and I won't be attending this cheap-looking wedding ceremony that you're both throwing today. How dare you say such horrible things about your brother? There's nothing wrong with him. Why must you speak about him in this way? What has he ever done to you? It's awful for family to say these things. That's because I don't want the whole world knowing that I'm related to this awkward and smelly shut-in. He's not really family. What am I supposed to do if I come and it jeopardizes my modeling career? I can't believe you're actually marrying a lowlife like my brother. People like you, Violet, don't make any sense to me. What's so good about you wanting to marry him, huh? Oh, I think I know why. Maybe you're keeping a lowlife like him close to your side so that you don't look worse to the rest of society. Or are you trying to make yourself look more superior? Is that the reason why you're marrying him today? If so, then you're the one who's in the wrong here. That's not it at all. You've got no idea what my true relationship is like with Tyler. How could you be so mean to him? You can't just say whatever you like. It's rude. Yeah, whatever. Like I'm going to listen to a scumbag like you, Violet. I suppose you're going to turn around and tell me that you're in love and it's beautiful, yeah? Ugh, gross. I'm not interested in seeing two poor lowlifes get married and suffer with no money. It's just nasty and vile. We'll be staying at home today, and that's final. Tyler, I really need to talk to you. I've just had the most horrible conversation I've ever had in my life. I need to talk to you about your sister, Violet.
Hello, my sweet almost-to-be wife. Oh, what? Did she message you or something? What's happened? What did she say? The ceremony's about to start pretty soon. Are you okay, Violet?
So I initially got a message from a phone number I didn't recognize, and I asked who it was, and it ended up being your older sister, Alyssa. She must have got my number somehow. I don't know exactly. Anyways, she was messaging me to tell me that her and her husband aren't going to be coming to today's wedding ceremony. She just blurted it out all of a sudden. I was trying to hold back my true feelings about the whole thing, but she was being so terrible about it all, so I just stopped replying to her messages because I couldn't take it. I can't believe that she's turned around and said that she's not going to come to our wedding. Especially because you mustered up so much courage to invite her in the first place. I'm sorry this fell through.
Oh, Violet, no, please, don't be sorry. You've really got nothing to apologize for. You were just saying what you needed to say, I'm sure. I thought originally that she wouldn't come. She's always just done what she wanted to do and not cared about how anyone else feels about it. I can pretty much imagine why she said that she'd stay at home all of a sudden.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little bit confused as to what you're trying to insinuate. What are you talking about, Tyler? Do you know why she didn't want to come today?
Well, surely it's because of me, right? My sister has always felt this way when it comes to my existence. I still really wanted to invite her to the ceremony nonetheless. Time has passed since when we were kids, and we're both grown up now. We're adults, and I thought that maybe she had moved past what she thought of me. I was hoping that maybe Alyssa had changed as well. Since she's left our family home, we've never really done stuff together as a family, and it's sad. All that we've ever wanted is to be able to do things together as a family, and Alyssa holds back a lot. She hardly visits. I just want her to show more gratitude towards my parents.
Yeah, I can understand that you want that. What should we do with the Alyssa issue? Should we try to encourage her to come back some more so that you can be a family?
I would very much like that to happen, especially today with the wedding and all. If I message her, she's just going to ignore it. Could I ask you to try? My parents haven't seen Alyssa in quite a long time, and they were really looking forward to seeing her today at our wedding. I would really appreciate your help, Violet.
No, of course I can message her so that your parents can meet up with her. I'll try and fulfill their request. I want my in-laws to be happy and for you all to be together.
Oh, that would mean the world to me and my parents. Thank you so much, Violet. You're the absolute best fiancée ever. I'm so sorry for putting you in the middle of this, though.
Tyler, don't worry too much about it, okay? It's not your fault at all. It's something that she needs to work through, though. There's no need to say sorry to me. Alyssa, I've been trying to message you for a while now. I just need to talk to you for a quick minute or two, okay? Could you please come and attend our ceremony? Is it really true that you've not seen your family in almost 10 years? That's such a long time to go without seeing your parents, right? They miss you a lot, Alyssa. If you miss the event today, we don't know when the next big event will be, and you don't want to miss out, do you? Please, just do this for the sake of your father. All you need to do is just show up. You don't have to stay at the ceremony the entire time, and you can miss the reception. Just pop in for a few minutes, okay? Are you seriously kidding me right now with this crap, Violet? Your notifications have been annoying me for a while now. Would you shut up? Didn't you understand me earlier when I told you that I wouldn't be attending your stupid ceremony? You're so thick that you're marrying that shut-in brother of mine. What part of what I said to you early this morning did you not understand, Violet? You're actually so dumb. You know that, right? Something wrong with your short-term memory. Why on earth are you being like this towards me when you hardly even know me? I'm trying to do a good deed here. Why would you say something like this to me? All I've wanted this entire time is for my own sister-in-law to attend the ceremony. Even if it's just for a brief moment. What's so wrong with that, Alyssa? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. The reason why you're marrying my shut-in brother is so that you can both try and make me show my gratitude to my parents. I heard that they're desperately trying to get back into this low life of a family. You're just here to earn brownie points, am I right? You know that it isn't going to work. What the heck are you even talking about, Alyssa? That's never been my intention at all. And if you were a decent person, you would recognize that. Oh, so that's what you think? Do you really think that you're able to say whatever you want to me with that big mouth of yours, huh? Whatever, Violet. All you are, after all, is just some woman who wants to look more superior than my brother. He's just going to hold you back, you know. I really hate how weak-minded you all are. I can never have a decent conversation with any of my family members at all. Maybe they should actually study a little so that their brain cells become active, yeah? I'm not wasting my precious and very limited time on this planet if I have to hang out with people who are super dumb. Okay, do you understand what I'm saying? Listen up, Violet. I don't want anything to do with any of you poor people. You're pathetic and have gotten nowhere in life. I need to uphold my reputation, after all. Wow, okay. So that's what this is really all about then, is it? Your reputation? Fine, I guess I understand. Well, with you saying that, don't step foot in the venue today, please. Oh my God, is it me or have you finally started to understand what I'm talking about? Don't worry, I was always going to say no to your pleas anyway. Besides, there were only ever a few seats available since you were only having a small ceremony anyways. My husband and I won't be there. I guess all those empty seats will stand out a lot and make the wedding look terrible, yeah? The seats will be so empty and the venue will echo. Please, go ahead and say whatever you like to me, Violet. It's not going to make a difference to our special day. Even if you want to drop by later, you won't be allowed in. Don't make me laugh. There's no way that my husband and I would want to show up later. Who would seriously do that, especially for a small and cheap-looking wedding like yours? Hey, why on earth aren't you picking up your phone right now, Violet? Don't tell me that you've already wrapped up the wedding. Answer your phone. For goodness sake, I have tried to call several times now and you won't even pick up? Stop being so rude. You've locked us out of the venue. I won't forgive you for this. Well, it sounds bad to say that we shut you guys out, Alyssa. Didn't you tell me that you and your husband decided not to attend in the first place? To me, it seems like you both tried to enter midway through the ceremony. I told you that I wasn't accepting anyone into the venue halfway through the ceremony, okay? Okay, but we obviously changed our minds, yeah? I'm a family member and I can't come into the building. What's up with that? This is just so wrong. Okay, we need to discuss what's going on here. First of all, what made you decide to come here all of a sudden? It was only a few minutes ago that you were saying that you weren't coming here. So why the change of heart, huh? What made you suddenly change your mind and try to break in during our vows we wrote for each other? Okay, well, you see, the thing is this. I mean, among today's guests, I heard that the editor-in-chief for a women's magazine was going to attend, yes? I was shocked to see the editor's social media page just now. I never thought that someone like that was in amongst this family. I absolutely can't believe it. What I wanted to do when we showed up was to go up to them and greet them personally. I wanted to sell myself to them as a model and show them my portfolio. Oh, okay. So that's the real reason why you showed up here unannounced. I should have known that you'd only think of yourself in this situation. To be honest, I was so stupid to have any hope at all when it came to bringing your family closer together. Why did I think you would change your mind to see them? Look, I don't give a crap about some lecture that you want to give me, Violet. How can such a small-scale event have such an amazing guest list? Well, to keep it real with you, the guest list is quite small and the scale of it isn't anything extravagant. We've always wanted to keep our wedding ceremony small and intimate. Oh my God, stop trying to argue with me. If you were inviting such a huge person in the fashion industry, why didn't you tell me? You know I'm a model. There's no way they know my brother, so they must be an acquaintance of yours or something, correct? I know I can't give a speech, but just get me a seat so I can introduce myself. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about, and also I wouldn't make assumptions right now if I were you. That editor-in-chief isn't my guest, Alyssa. But I don't understand, though. If they don't know you, then... What? No way. My shut-in brother has that type of guest at his wedding? There's no way that's true, okay? How is it that my younger brother, who stays at home all the time, is able to get to know someone like that? They are in a high position in a huge industry. Okay, I think you, my dear sister-in-law, haven't been paying attention to your family since you hardly see them. You've been so wrong about everything since you started talking to me. Excuse me? What the heck are you even talking about? How dare you tell me that I'm wrong when I'm the smartest out of my entire family? Okay, I need to tell you that Tyler isn't some shut-in at all. Of course he's always been at home, but it's because he doesn't have to go to his office. No, that simply can't be true. Hardly anyone works from home. You're trying to deceive me, aren't you? It's not going to work, Violet. Okay, I guess I'll just have to tell you otherwise. We'll be going around in circles. Tyler owns 3 luxury high-rise apartment buildings in the city. He's making a huge profit from investing in high-end real estate, Alyssa. He has his own company so he can work from home. He leaves a lot of work to his subordinates. The reason why there's an editor-in-chief here at our wedding is because Tyler was interviewed by a business magazine since he's a young and career-driven businessman. Of course, that's how they were introduced to each other. They're now good friends, so of course he wanted to invite them to our ceremony today. What the heck? How come I was never told any of this information? I haven't heard anything about his interview. Are you telling me my brother isn't poor? Well, I guess you really weren't paying attention to me before, were you? I told you what he does for a living, didn't I? Was I not clear on that? What the heck is with that, though? Since when has he had enough money to buy a luxury apartment and to be interviewed by a business magazine? You're just leaving me out of everything. Okay, I don't understand why you think that at all, when it was you that was excluding themselves from everything. Why would you say something stupid like that for? You can't just do whatever you like, Alyssa, when you've hurt so many people in your life. Do you even know what you've done to Tyler? Don't you remember how you made him feel? I can say what I like, thank you very much. Anyway, enough about this. I'll ask Tyler directly to introduce me to the editor. Luckily, Tyler's number is on the invitation I got. I know the real truth about you, Alyssa. I know what you did to Tyler when you were teenagers. You're not going to get anything out of him if you don't say how sorry you are. To be honest, I really hope Tyler sees the light and doesn't help you at all. You deserve nothing from him after the way you've treated him. You're probably the worst person I've ever had to deal with. Tyler, how dare you do what you did to me? I am your older sister, for goodness sake. How could you deceive me like this? A brother going against his sister? How insolent. Since you've done me so wrong already, you can make it up to me by introducing me to that business magazine editor friend of yours. Also, you really need to rein in that wife of yours. She can't turn around and say terrible things to her own sister-in-law. She doesn't know me and what my relationship to you is like.
Wow, I took the trouble to add my family and friends to the invites for this wedding, and then after 10 years of not contacting me, this is the first thing you say? Are you kidding me? Honestly, you've not changed one bit since we were teenagers, Alyssa. You've always looked down on me like dirt and haven't treated me like a decent human being. Don't you dare tell me how to rein in my wife. She's allowed to voice her own opinion, and if she has one about you and wants to say something, she can. She knows what kind of person you really are.
Well, it's all because I'm smarter, prettier, and better than you, Tyler. It just made sense to treat you that way, okay? I'm not like you, a failure. I mean, you knew that and messaged me anyways.
Yes, because I was doing that all because of our parents, Alyssa. They've been wanting us to be closer, and I was trying with all my might.
Well, it's true that I don't really go there because it's just a bad place to be in. I didn't want to see any of you. It's such a dreary place, and it's not where I should be.
Yeah, I thought that you would say something like that, but it doesn't mean that you could just not contact any of us. What you're doing is terrible.
Okay, I'm not here messaging you to make small talk, Tyler. I don't want none of this pointless chit-chat. Just let me into the venue so I can meet this editor-in-chief.
I don't think that it's a good idea to do this right now with the way you're talking to me. I can't introduce people who don't know what they'll do.
Excuse me? What's that supposed to mean? What I'll do? What on earth would I do anyway? Why are you being like this? It doesn't make any sense to me at all. Okay, I think I know why you're acting this way towards me. Is it because you maybe still hold a grudge against me about the past? We were literally teenagers who were full of raging hormones. I know that I couldn't help what I said to you. We're a lot older now, so isn't it time to be adults?
Who gave you the right to turn around and say something like that to me, Alyssa? You're literally blaming your hormones right now? You might say that to try and weasel your way in, but do you seriously think I'm going to agree with you? Don't you remember what you did to me?
Huh? What on earth are you even talking about, Tyler? All I was doing was being a big sister. You were my younger brother, and it was only natural for me to tease you, yeah?
Are you kidding me right now? Do you think what you were doing was at the level of teasing? Every day during our teenage years, you called me so many horrible things. Every time we saw each other at home, at school, or wherever, whenever you saw my face, you'd call me ugly and say that I was nauseating to look at. Whenever I tried to make conversation with you, you would say that I was gross and that I was making your ears dirty and crap like that. Do you think that's teasing? I also remember back when I was a little bit younger and you thought that it would be funny to pour pen ink all over my face while Mom and Dad weren't looking. Because of what you said and did to me all the time, I became so afraid to be around all people, especially you. Why do you think I've been a shut-in since high school, Alyssa?
What the heck? Don't you dare turn around and put the blame on me. You made that decision yourself. It's not my fault that you became a shut-in. What I don't understand is how you can be so successful if you're at home all the time. How did you get into real estate investing without having been around people?
Because the one thing that I did have was time. While I was in my room, I was also studying about how investment works so I could do it in the future somehow.
Are you actually being serious? How is that possible? You never left your room. How can you study in a smelly and run-down room if you're blaming me for being a shut-in? It's all thanks to me that you've become so successful now, isn't it? If I hadn't bullied you so much, you wouldn't have been so good at investing and doing your job.
That's not how it works at all, Alyssa. You bullied me to the point that I didn't want to be in the outside world. How is that a good thing? I just knew I had to do something to make me feel good about myself. There's absolutely no point in saying anything to you anymore, since you're gonna think it was your doing instead of my own. This is so exhausting. I never thought that we would end up being so confused and not understanding how the other feels. I thought we would get through this, but I really don't think we can. Whatever. I've had enough of you and trying to have a relationship with my sister. I'm gonna give up after this conversation. I'm just gonna cut ties with you, Alyssa.
What on earth are you talking about, you stupid idiot? There was never any connection that we had that's worth cutting off in the first place.
Well, I guess I'm not the only one who feels that way then. I should have known that the only reason that you'd do anything that I said was because it was only to benefit yourself. Well, it also seems like Mom and Dad want to sever ties with you. You've hardly talked to them since leaving the house, and it sounds like you don't say nice things to them anyways. Them doing that you should be fine with, right? You'll never be involved in our family events ever again, and of course you'll be taken off their wills so you get no inheritance.
Wait, what did you just say to me? Why are Mom and Dad showing up here for? I don't understand. Explain yourself right now. What's going on here?
Well, after the ceremony, I confessed everything to Mom and Dad about the way you've been treating me my entire life and how you're the reason I stayed in my room all the time. I've been hiding the truth of what you said and did for a very long time, Alyssa. I was finally able to release it and take that weight off my shoulders. I thought that what I would say to them would make them really sad as I was getting married soon. I thought that if I cut my sister, it would make me feel even more sad. But it sounds like they support my decision in cutting you off, as they now know how terrible you are. They see I can be happy with my wife and them from now on.
What the heck is with you? How dare you make them turn against me? I am their eldest daughter. I thought that I would receive an inheritance when they die. You are ruining that for me. How could you tell them what I said and did? Why are you not thinking about me and all this? Why are you just thinking about yourself? That money was supposed to come to me, and you knew that. You wanted to take it for yourself, didn't you? You're going to pay for doing this to me, yeah? If you just let me into your investment schemes or whatever you're doing, I'll pretend this didn't happen. One luxury apartment building to me, and I'll forgive you for this.
Oh, cut it out, Alyssa. I'm not giving you anything, and I'm sick of thinking of you and other people when I should have been focusing on myself in the first place. It's burnt me out a lot.
Oh, come on, little brother. Don't be like this towards me. It's not like I meant to say what I said all those years ago. The past is in the past, so please just get over it. Just because you've had a little bit of success with your real estate and marrying Violet or whatever doesn't mean that you can make a mockery out of me. You can't treat me like this at all. I'm your older sister and you are supposed to respect me. So what if I bullied you a little bit? That's what siblings do. Also, you doing this doesn't change the fact that you're ugly and are the scum of society. You were a shut-in and will more than likely always be one.
And of course you haven't changed one bit. You're still as horrible to me as ever. What's your problem, Alyssa? What have I ever done to you for you to treat me like you do? I guess if this is what you think of me, so be it. I'm so done trying to do the right thing when you just treat me like crap. I'm so grateful that I now have Violet by my side. I won't be hurt by your disgusting words anymore, Alyssa. You're nothing but a bully, and you'll never get far if you act like this towards people. Well then, I've got no more reason to talk to you anymore. I'm ending this conversation and my relationship to you. I no longer have a sister. Goodbye, Alyssa.
What the heck did you just say to me, Tyler? What in the world is happening here? You can't just cut me off, and neither can our parents. I am their daughter, after all. I'm allowed to do what I want since I'm the oldest. You should be listening to me and actually fulfilling any requests I make. Hello? Are you just going to ignore me now? Were you actually being serious about cutting me off? You can't do this to me. You invited me to your wedding ceremony. I should be let in. You can't back down on your own invitation. Let me and my husband inside. You can't deny me entry. I need to meet this editor-in-chief. That's enough of this. You can't just not talk to me for the rest of your life. I'm just going to continue bugging you. Get back here. Why won't you listen to me? If I'm being honest, we're both at the bottom of society, so help me out with this favor. We can heal our wounds together. Don't walk away from your sister.
Stop saying all these things when you don't mean them. You never wanted anything good for me, and all you care about is yourself. You truly don't care about any of your family. Stop messaging me and my wife. Violet and I want to live a nice, peaceful life without any drama from people like you who always drag others through the mud. Go and bother somebody else who has connections in business. I'm never doing anything for you ever again. I'm blocking you now, and if you try to approach me, I'll call the cops.
No, please don't go. Look, I'm sorry for the things I said. I just want to be successful and a great model. Please, help me get these connections, Tyler. Don't block me, please. I need you. I'm really sorry, and tell Mom and Dad I'm so sorry I haven't contacted them. I don't want things to end like this. Please, come back. After all of the messages that Alyssa sent to Tyler, things started to really go downhill for her. Her modeling career was suddenly cut short after she was the subject of a social media backlash. People started to find out the person she truly was, and she fought back by making some of her followers very terrible about their self-image. From then on, she's been confined to her home and hasn't left for a while. It sounds like her husband only wanted her because he was attracted to her job title, model. Once she started losing jobs, since she wasn't leaving the house that much, he promptly handed her divorce papers and kicked her out of the house. He was no longer attracted to someone who didn't try their best to look good. When it came to Alyssa, who doesn't know anything other than being a model, she tried to go back to her parents' house. But of course, she completely forgot that Tyler told her that they also cut her off and she wasn't allowed to be in the family circle anymore. She went to them begging for forgiveness and a place to stay, but she was chased away by them and told to never come back. She now lives in a cheap, rundown apartment with a slum landlord. It seems like she gets scolded by them every day since she's crying and doesn't know what to do with her life. It appears she earns a living by working part-time on a daily basis. Her former beauty has faded away like a lie. Meanwhile, both Tyler and Violet are enjoying their time together to the fullest. His complex about his appearance has faded and he's grown more confident. They're both enjoying going out a lot and go on lots of walks together hand in hand. They're slowly learning to forget about Alyssa and what she said to them. She can no longer go anywhere near them, and they are much happier without her in their life. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.